I'm so glad people joined in on me with that. So thank you, whoever.
Oh!
Yes.
Ah!
Little.
Little.
Monsters. You may see ghouls. You may see normal people wondering what the fuck is going on at the Starry Cloud tonight. But most importantly, you see each other. Yes. But
The music is really loud in there, so we can't hear Reggie.
So with every slam,
Also, hello.
it's a competition. And a competition has rules. For the poet, no props. Oh, wait a minute. I take that back. It's the spooky slam, which means there are props. There are costumes. There will be no musical accompaniment. I mean, if you want to make a beat with your body, or if you want to sing, that's cool. But like, I don't have a track for it. I'm sorry. So yeah, props, costumes, no musical accompaniment. That's still no movie.
Please.
It's spooky, not wrong. But more important than spooky is the time limit. You always have a time limit of 3 minutes and a grace period of 10 seconds to pick your own original work. After 3 minutes and that grace period of 10 seconds, you'll be deducted 25 our score trooper. Our score trooper. Where are you? I can't. Where's our score trooper?
He's somewhere.
Profit. Give it up for Profit.
Woo!
We may have to send our score trooper into the room. So if anybody has a Ouija board,
he is the Great Reaper.
That's it for the. After 3 minutes, we did another 25 score trooper. After 4 minutes, you will be played off stage by our DJ Colin. Give it up for Colin in the back. DJ, do you have anything spooky to send people off stage with?
Oh yeah.
Graduation music. I'm interested in seeing what it is.
Wait, what?
Do you have anything spooky?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm scared. There's no.
Give it a second.
Give it a second. It's an intro.
Silence.
Oh, if you hear the monster mash in the middle of your home, it is no longer in the middle of your home. It is the end of your home. We have 11 poets to get through tonight, and I have work to do. So we gotta keep this pushing so we can get home on time. So I don't have to call up work. Don't put me out. Anyways, that's it for the poets. Next for the judges. Judges, can you raise your scoreboard? All right, we have our 4 judges in the front and 1 in the back.
It's still really loud in
I'm
that
gonna have
side.
fun with you. Because I'm not gonna see a single thing that you write down. But judges, you will be giving every poet a score from a 0.0 to 10.0 scale. 0.0 is the worst piece of shit you've ever heard in your life. It's trash, you kick it, you spit on it, you may piss on it, you definitely shit on it, and then you throw it away. And that's just a 2.3. A 10 is the best thing you ever heard in your life. It's like, think of like your favorite food, and then your favorite dessert, and then your favorite drink, and then your favorite person, and then think of your least favorite person doing like something that like ruins their life. And that's 29. Point being, there's not a lot of zeros, there are not a lot of 10s scored accordingly. There's this thing called score creep, where as the night goes on, we may be imbibing in certain substances that are served at the bar. The poetry starts sounding better, but that's not fair to the people who played first. When people were sober and vibrant. So to help you out, we will have a sacrificial poet. They will be going first. We're going to score them as if they are competing. Think of them as your calibration. Any poems you don't like as much, score them lower. Any poems you like more, score them higher. Next, scores the audience. Audience.
You guys
First, this is weird. Are y'all like allergic to the middle? There's like two people in the middle, and this is like scary. Cause like I can't see anybody on the side. I can't see anybody on the side because these lights are blinding. Like I know there's more people in here. If you don't have like food, if you can move to the middle and like keep me from food, like I have an anxious attachment style and I need to know that like people love me. Yes, thank you. Oh, I already feel so loved. Yes, and while you are moving to the middle, I need to take off your cell phones. Take off your cell phones. I can see you. And I need you to like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram at the Berkeley Poetry Slam. And then I need you to turn them off, put them on silent, vibrate. I call it the fun setting. Whatever you need to do to make sure that your phone doesn't make noise. If your phone rings in the middle of a poem, you owe that poet a drink. So make sure your phone is on silent now. All right. Next for rule number 2. I can see you take out your cell phone because like this is live entertainment. Like I can come up to you and say, hi, how are you? Hi. And you can say hi back. And we can all interact, which means this is an interactive show. So like if you hear something like, you can snap, everybody snap with me. You can stomp your foot, stomp your foot. What's that noise you make when your grandma comes in with a mac and cheese? You be like, all right. Y'all did that already. Let's see if you can come again. Can you snap? Stomp your foot and go at the same time. Yes. The more love you give this thing, the more love this stage will give back to you. So make maximum noise for every single poet that comes up on stage tonight. That brings me to rule number 3. This stage is a freedom of speech zone, which means anybody can come up here and say whatever they want to say. However, freedom of speech does not mean freedom from the consequences of what the fuck you just said. And we encourage the necessary dialogue in order to hold our community members accountable outside of the show. Where can you have those necessary accountability conversations outside of the show? Where can we talk to somebody about what they did or what they said, positive or negative, outside of the show? Outside, you are BPD's problem. Inside, you are Randy's problem. I don't live just for problems, but I got slides in the back. So let's keep it outside. All right. So we have word of the day. We're not doing on a tradition that we are no longer doing for this night and this night only because tonight.
Only for tonight.
I have a replacement. I am not just somebody who takes away. I'm not U.S. fucking government. I do exchanges. I am a prisoner. I will hold you hostage in a different way, other than the way that my forefathers did, and that is going to be our costume points. Yes, this is our costume slam. Look around you. Some people came in costume. Some of them are poets. So, poets, if you come and perform in costume, you get 1 extra point. Oh, you're gonna like this one. Because we're not doing word of the day, we're not making you incorporate like some stupid word into your poem for an extra point. Yes. No, you don't have to point your score. Our score people will handle it. But if you see somebody in a costume, or if they reference their costume in their poem, they get an extra point as well. So if you hear somebody reference their costume in a poem, cheer, make noise. Some of us are too busy looking at numbers to pay attention sometimes, so it definitely helps our score keep lit. So we have our costume, we have our poet, we have our
Here's a spoon for him.
judges. Are y'all ready to hear who is in this slam tonight? All right, so we randomized this list. So if you don't like your placement on the list, talk to God, not to me. I had nothing to do with it. But the poets will be reading in this order. We have Poison Ivan. We have Bob White. We have Esperanza. We have Tony. I'm not saying this. We have Pikachu. We have Poppy Grande. We have Bambi. We have Elle. We have Dre. We have Rim the Reaper. And we have Tot. You know where everybody's like this thing. All right. Are we ready to start the show? Like finally? Yeah! These people in front are ready to start the show. How about you people on the side? Are y'all ready to start the show?
I'll take it.
How about the back? Y'all ready to start the show? How about this side of the room? Are y'all ready to start the show? All right, and like the pastor, the choir pastor says, and all together now. Are we ready to start the show? No, because we need our sacrificial poet. Someone to get these judges ready for poetry. Say, spill the blood. Spill the blood. And give maximum love to your sacrificial poet of the night. Give it up for Dracula.
How you look so sharp when you can't see your reflection?
Part of this costume was that I got bit by a British vampire, so I'm gonna try to do this poem in the British accent. Oh, you should do that. Actually, that's correct. All right, I'm gonna keep going. They say there weren't weapons allowed in this city, and that was enough reason to massacre. I think no one imagined this something we left standing here or made a haunting mound of. Instead, the upchuck remains of something foreign. Everyone has a name for it. It doesn't fit in their molars. War songs that are passed off as prayers told in reverse. I wonder what skin was set aflame here. What hair was unbraided. What sun witnesses the unhappening of its people. With flint arrows chime in and say they were never fired. But blood was always labeled savage, made an animal of. Thus, Inquisition must be inevitable. Something must be spilled to make way for the new. Not everything sacred is consecrated. Everything damned haunts the language that commits the genocide. There are so many fields full of dead, all of them unhonored grave sites. Every temple turned to a mound. Every mound surmounted by a church. Every church in the arrival of the future no one consented to. How you're taught to not speak lightly of blood. How religion has become a chain link to ancestry. How I learn to speak of the dead when past tense, or how skin is weaponized against me. How I'm seeing nothing more than a knife blade twisted. I want to see myself at the end of violence, with unclenched fists and braided hair. Even in claiming my beauty, there is blood of mine I've been forced to wade through. Just to end at a foothill of a church, just to climb over bodies, fall to my knees, and swear.
Keep that round of applause going for your sacrificial.
It was my idea.
All right, judges, I need your score.
Get it right, get it tight!
You know, I don't think things just get tight. I mean, they do, but like that's usually a sign of discomfort. So. Argue with your fucking doctors. Don't argue with me. Or better yet, go to a sex ed class. You know. Okay.
This song fucked up. It does. It sounds fucked up.
I'm gonna need a favor from you. I need your scores like Idris Elba. Big and dark. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay. All right, this is going to be perfect practice. We have a low of a 4.0. 4.0, a 5.0, the score is good poet and never the voice of poet and never the voice.
I protest these damn judges.
Okay,
I protest.
so
I'm cute,
I
y'all.
protest. Nah.
I'm glad we got here early
I'm sorry.
because now I get to do this. Judges, that was your sacrificial poet. You are experts. I believe in you. I trust you. You are doing an amazing job. Thank you for bringing that score up to the light. I could not see. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are holding me. You are holding each other. You are holding space. Audience, what the fuck representation? It is your job to sway these judges. So what do you do if you like a score? So let's be honest. It's spooky slam. Things are getting weird. Things are getting villainous. What do you do if you don't like a score? Judges, do not be swayed by this audience. I chose you because you had a particular set of skills. And you will use those skills to find your daughter. No. You're doing a great job. Like, this is what you went to college for. Audience, do you have a job in your field? Does your degree mean something? It's your job to make sure that what you want happens. Everybody knows their roles? Good. All right. That means on deck, we have baby. But give maximum love to the first poet coming up in the slam. Give it up for Poison Ivy! Hey, crew, I need your help.
Crew? Oh, shit.
Yes.
Right.
Pay attention.
It's 2022. Who doesn't have more than one?
Yeah!
Dear Harley, you traded Purple Kush for the good red-haired green goodness. Harley, we've been hitting it all day. And now my mouth is kind of dry, but I can go down on you instead of going to get water. So thank you. After we're done having all that fun, let's go into the deep green and brainwash Bruce Wayne to disseminate some of that money he has. You know what? Fuck it. Let's also do Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk too. You know what? We won't need Batman if we actually fix this fucking economy. Maybe we can disseminate wealth. We won't need to fucking steal shit anymore. You know what? Why is it that the only people who are fighting? Why are the only people fighting against poverty the only ones dying on the front lines are the ones most affected by poverty? Maybe if we started fucking for pieces like fighting for pieces like fucking for chastity, but let's fuck with some peace and save the fucking economy. Let's actually disseminate wealth. Let's actually get this fucking money back to the people who need it the most. Why the fuck is it that we're the only country in the world where a motherfucker in a wheelchair has to buy a spare wheelchair from his friend because the insurance won't actually give him a goddamn fucking wheelchair? Maybe too real. Okay, fine, that's fine. All right, Poison Ivy, not Jackson. It's okay. I'm not mad. No, I'm fucking so goddamn angry. Why the fuck can't I get a goddamn wheelchair? Like, I had to buy this from my friend. Like, do you know how awesome being in a wheelchair is? I get to drink till I can't walk, and that's my goddamn starting line. I'll fuck you so long you'll walk worse than I do. I call that recruiting. I'll eat pussy so long you'll squirt in my face. I have a safe word so that you know that you're safe. Like, that's the thing. I want to build the stereotype that when you see a guy in a wheelchair, you go like, oh, I want to see about that boy. Like, I am the sexiest cripple I know. There is nobody like me. I Googled disability and sexuality, a documentary I was in popped up, and I was like, yo, who the fuck do I have to look up to? If I don't play a caricature of myself on stage, I have no one to look up to. So you know who I am for Halloween? I'm Jackson motherfucking McBrayer, and there's nobody like me. I am myself, and I am goddamn proud to be me, because there is nobody like me, and I looked up to myself. I play a caricature of myself on stage every day. If I don't do this, I can't wake up happy. If I don't live up to my own goddamn standards, I can't wake up happy. And I wake up happy. I roll through life, 2 fists in front of the other. And sometimes my arms get tired. But no matter how tired I get, I will always open my arms wide to give my friends a hug. See, I say judge a man by the company he keeps. My friends are dope as shit. I must be fucking awesome.
Keep that round of applause going for Jackson. All right. Judges, I need your score. I have 1 score, I have 2 scores, 3 scores, 4 scores, 5 scores. I think we're good.
Are you streaming? Is this streaming?
We have a low of a 5.5, a 6.0, a 7, and an 8. Oh, and not the point. All right. Keep it going. On deck, we have Esperanza. We give maximum love to the next poet coming up on stage. Give it up for Baby!
I kind of got tired of listening to the other name that was too sad.
Definition of a mask. Mask. A figure of a hat worn on the stage in antiquity to identify the character and project the voice. Mask. A covering for all or part of the face worn as a disguise to amuse or terrify people. Fake blood and fangs, sparkles and Joker smiles. We are gathered here tonight to spook each other silly, to give points to the best display of fantasy. Mask. A cover or partial cover of the face used for disguise. Hello, this is my disguise. It looks identical on the surface on purpose. Thank you for coming out. I have been doing this right for years. Mask. A pretense. Mask. A grotesque false face worn at carnivals or in rituals or as an ornament. Pretty privilege means I don't look autistic. It means that no matter what, I will always be overestimated or underestimated. I was not in special education, but my bullies called me retard. Or like, I should have known better, but I still deserved it. Our culture was not built to protect the brains developing backwards in an alien world. This is all a ritualistic killing of a sacred deer. Mask. A sculptured face or a copy of a face made by means of a mold. I am a sacred deer. Autism is an animal poached to near extinction. I am endangered when I walk out the door. I am a protected class. I have been coached for a black market bully enough times before I was fully grown that I mask. Mask. A protection. Mask. A covering worn to prevent exposure. Mask. Something that serves to conceal or disguise. Mask. Make me palatable in your own language. A handful. A pocketful. A little quieter now. A Sunday. A couple more friends in her phone than she actually has. A bit more popular. The perfect amount of mysterious. The manic pixie dream girl before she even utters her first line wrong. She never looks as afraid as she is. There's no privilege to looking like someone who would know better and not knowing that. My existence alone is a false pretense. I have no clean edges. Nothing about this frame is trying to tell you a story, but oh, the places you will imagine me less than a complete story than you do. I mean, when you imagine me more mature, less baby talk, please sit still, more ladylike this time. Don't you know how many people you could be looking at you? It's a bone saw to soft tissue to learn that your invisible disability may be better off kept a secret. What fresh hell I owe myself to when I name this Achilles body as my own. Fetishize my disability when it is convenient, and speaking in a voice far too young for my age anyway. Unmasking means reverting to innocence that was stolen before you had a say in it. I am asking far too much for a person already asking too much. Who could love you like this? Handful, listen to me. I want to be a Disney witch. Warts and wasted. Hansel and Gretel's reason to not go into the woods. The woods themselves. Especially worrisome to the type of evil who prey on children like me. I don't understand social cues like danger until the weapon is unsheathed. My no is the size of an inkling, a gut feeling, eat me alive. Wow. Privilege on a high-functioning spectrum girl means that I get to be an idea before you even hear me speak my own name. Mask, verb, to conceal something from view. To make something indistinct or imperceptible. To cover for protection. The boy called me ugly when I was 16 and I stood so still I disappeared for 10 years. Played possum until my diagnosis answered the question of why so petrified, ghosting myself until last year's diagnosis. And how many of you here are haunting yourselves tonight? If I take off the layers, mask off, I am clumsier than you expected, but it is a privilege. To you, the view you get. It is a privilege to be considered a safe place for me here. To see me without this mask for one grotesque moment.
Come on.
You wear anything long enough, it becomes like a phantom limb. You take it off, and still it is there. I'm trying to unfreeze my Medusa curse. I'm here tonight as my own tribute. I am here trying to learn how to selflessly honor someone who is not dead. I am not a taxidermy of a devastating illness, because autism is a superpower. Autism is afraid of your rituals. Autism does not understand safety the way real privilege does. Pretty privilege is a setup to justify my death before it even happens. This is my death mask fallen to the ground. This is a living girl entombed in a sarcophagus, protected from the elements in the only way I have ever known.
You are a real one. You are coming up here every single time. I guess we move from Halloween music to Halloween party music. All right, we have 2 swords. We have 3 swords. The low scoring judge has been a different judge than stuff. And I love this. We love taking turns. All right, we have a low of a 6.0. A 7.5, a 7.8, an 8.9, and a 9. But the point of the poet is never All right, we have 14. On deck, we have Esperanza. But give maximum love to the next poet coming. I fucked that up. Molly Curtis says I had a couple flashbacks. Lost where the fuck I was. On deck, we have Tony. But give maximum love to the next poet coming up on stage. Give it up for Esperanza.
Do you ever close your eyes for a moment? Hold it like a snowflake on the tip of your tongue. It is delicate, so brittle and bright and unable to last. I count in my mind, 5, 4, 3, 2, repeat. I'm not sure why I started this 5, 4, 3, 2. I just know I'm not yet ready for the end, so I keep counting. I never let myself get to 1. Let the pause wash over me. 5, 4, 3, 2. If I keep summoning a number that is not quite there, a ghost whispering that nothing lasts, then surely this memory, this snowflake feeling suspended in time will melt. Unlike the snow globe, it will dissipate and never truly be able to be recreated. I will long for the days where this feeling was commonplace, that even my longing will only be an echo of what once was. I wish I could hang my memories on the wall. Let visitors admire them, feel what I felt, the warmth of my happiest summer day, the quiet joy of creative inspiration hitting at 5, 4, 3, 2 a.m. My heart bursting within me when surrounded by those I love Christmas morning. snug in PJs. I'll rush past the depressive, anxiety-filled displays. People could know what I mean when I say the love I have for the people on these walls is splattered in this room as much as in my heart. Instead, I close my eyes and visit those moments. 5, 4, 3, 2. The ones I wish could be kept past from my bones have been ground into dust when stars explode and atoms reform into new creations. It may be hubris or conceit, but oh, if my memories could be caught and contained. If my memories' hall of fame were on display, their brilliance and warmth could not be ignored. I hope you understand why I'm trying so hard to stop these fickle moments, to keep them from fading. It is the hope and fear fighting in my chest, falling and flying, not quite balancing out, turbulence in my heart, because much as I wish against it, the truth is that every moment must come to a close. My greatest hope above all is that the end is just the beginning. 5, 4, 3, 2, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it like a snowflake on the tip of your tongue. It is delicate, so brittle and bright and unable to last. You ever close your eyes for a moment?
Keep that round of applause going for that. All right. Before we hit the scores, who can tell me what this is? It is.
It literally had
I
nothing.
wish it was mimosa. You are correct. It is a drink, and now.
It's my home.
Yo! What?
It's my very magic. I can make all of your drinks disappear. All you have to do is take your drink. Everybody, if you have a drink, take a drink. You go to your list. And then you drink it. And then you go see Jessica at the bar and get another one. Here at the Berkeley, we have a 1 drink minimum. We have been at the Starry Cloud every Wednesday minus the pandemic since 1998. Ow! That's a long ass fucking time.
That's history.
The only reason we have been able to be here a long ass fucking time is because people like you buy drinks, buy food, and
It's just
support
instrumental.
a community organization that has been supporting the arts since its inception. So, if you fuck with anything that you see here tonight, and you want to make sure that it happens again and again and again and again, you should visit the bar to get yourselves a drink. I'm drinking the orange juice seltzer. It's really fucking good. I'm gonna have like 4 more of these. 5 more. I'm gonna have 5 more of these. You should get a drink. You should get yourself a drink. Get your date a drink. Get someone you wish was your date a drink. Get me a drink. Like I said, I'm going to be having like 5 of these. I don't get paid till Friday. Tell them to get out. All right, judges, can I get your scores? Wait. The low scoring judge has been a different judge each time. We have a low of a 3.5. Calm down. Steven, I haven't read the rest of the scores. Goes up to a 4.5, 5.0, and an 8. Oh, yeah. Before you get mad at the judges, every story needs a villain. Or else it's not a good story. So, everybody say thank you to the judges.
Thank you, judges!
All right. And on deck, he's making me famous. On deck, we have Nigga 2. I'm excited. It's like this year. We'll get there when we get there. Sorry. But give maximum love to our next poet coming up on stage.
I just
Give it up for Tony! What the fuck is this? Dumbledore at the fucking Triwizard Tournament? What? Does anybody here know what the number one fear in America is? Someone said spiders, and that is my number one fear. I'm so glad no one dressed up as a spider because it is public speaking, which means that every single person who gets up on this stage tonight is doing the hardest fucking thing ever. So we are not going to clap for live art. If we're not going to clap for poetry, we're not going to clap for costumes. We for damn sure are going to clap for bravery.
Bravery!
That's more like it. On deck, we have nigga shoes. We give maximum love to the next poet coming up on stage. Give it up for Tony!
You got this, Tony.
It's my first time.
Get closer to the microphone.
I wish I would have known the night before that things were never going to be the same. That this was going to be the last night that we spent together. That this was going to be the last night that we spent together as a family. That this was going to be the last night my son accepted both of his parents together. I would have cherished that night. I would have never let that night end. I would have prepared more for the soreness in my soul that I hadn't seen. For the emptiness in my heart that dropped me to the floor. I hold near and dear to my heart what we had before. Because I was lucky enough to know what true love was. You're gone now, and things can never be the same. I just wish I would have known the night before, the night you left me. All right. All right, judges. I need your support.
Get it right, get it tight, judges!
We've been over this. You might want to get it loose. Let that be yours. Oh my goodness.
Don't fuck it up!
I made a sigh at my joke, not at the scores, jeez. I can't even see the scores. Hold on. This light is so fucking bright. All right. We have a low, once again, a different judge, of a 6.4. 6.8, 7.6, and 8, and 8.5. Fuck the score. Give it up to the poet. Before we go to the next poet, I would be a really irresponsible host if I told you to go to the bar and get a whole bunch of drinks and did not tell you to put some food on your fucking stomach. There is a kitchen. The PLOUGH has hella good food. I suggest the wings or the corned beef and cabbage or the cottage pie. The salad is good. The fries, the garlic fries, the fish and chips. Is that the menu? I think it's the menu. The whole fucking menu is great. Get yourself some food. make sure you get your food before 10 o'clock because the kitchen closes at 10. So don't wait on that. Don't get drunk and then be like, I need some starch to soak this up. Get the starch now. Get the fries, get the wings, get the cottage pie, get the food. Boom. Advertisement. It's like a YouTube ad. I wouldn't know anything about that. I pay for premium.
You pay. You.
Yeah, I do. I'm paying in other ways for that premium. Let me tell you. On that. This is gonna make saying this name sound so much worse. On deck, we have Poppy Grande. But give maximum love for our next poet coming up on stage. Give it up for Pikachu!
That's my teammate.
Pikachu, I use you.
You have blush on your face and it looks great. Woo!
Best friend. Ugly.
Lakeside Park, Juneteenth, 2021. 1. Something about the summer heat makes the liquor boil in your belly. With each bead of sweat, patience also leaves your body its wet t-shirt. I mean, it's summer again and niggas are dying. There is something about the heat that makes us reach for it, too. The sun stretches out its arms and calls a few more of us back home. All this heat and we still stuck wearing black. You know, it took 2 hours to bury that man. The ground don't crack open easy these days. Metal bounces off the earth like it was bulletproof because even the act of dying is harder this time of year. 3. The black is always hot, so I've been thirsty. Calling out for water and only got blood. A bullet. Body soaked in his family's tears. You cut me open. Fill me with your dead. You call me the earth. Something still living. 4. When the earth is full, it sends me the bodies it can't swallow. Look how you flock to me for safety from the heat like I ain't been swallowing niggas like you for generations. Everyone in this city knows someone with an epitaph in my depths. The whole hood crowds my bakes each summer. I tipped more and more into my gullet with each passing year. Juneteenth, niggas celebrated their freedom. I had to remind them that I still hold chained bodies in my stomach. I had to swallow a few more to remind them that I am still hungry. That bullet holes make a body sink quicker. 5. It makes me physically sick being so surrounded by death and sweltering heat. I oftentimes wake up with a headache and an obituary for a familiar face, and the weatherman says it's only gonna get hotter, which means niggas only gonna keep shooting, only gonna keep dying. The ground will swallow as many bodies as it can carry, and the lake will claim the rest. I mean, niggas will still chill by the water on Saturday. Last week's deaths erased by this week's tide. The weekend fills Oakland with new life. Lowriders, dirt bikes, and four-wheelers cruise down Grand Avenue in a way that makes it seem like nobody just died. Like, nobody could die here. Like, bullets have no place at the cookout. Like, don't you smell all this food? Don't you hear all this music, all this laughter, all this joy? Don't you see that this is how we mourn? We turn funerals to celebrations, a homegoing. For everybody that drops here, we just throw a couple more burgers on the grill. Take a few more sips of cognac. The DJ plays another track, and we all sing, tell me where to go. Tell me where to go. Instead of going dumb, we go home before a bullet can make a house out of our bones. The only home going tonight is the evening commute down the interstate. The lake, left littered with trash, empty bottles, and an overwhelming sense of joy that it is this moment, filled with laughter and dance and family and a hope for a better tomorrow. This is something not even death can take from us. Give it up one more time for nigga 2. All right, I need your scores. I need your scores. Let them know how you feel. We have a low of an 8.1. literally the highest flow we've had tonight. Goes up to an 8.5, a 9, a 9, and a 9.5. Get up for the poet. It's never the poet. I love all of the costumes and costume names. On deck, we have that poet dog from the Goofy movie. But give maximum love to the next poet coming up on stage. Give it up for Poppy Grande!
Let's go, PG! Wait, PG, Papi Grande? What? Hey, fuck up out of here, bro.
When you like somebody or want somebody, you're going to do what you got to do to get them. You're building blocks out of nothing, doing all you can to show something. When my interest shifted, the dimensions twisted. Literally, I broke through space for you. I made it all possible like there were no obstacles. 300 miles per hour, I felt unstoppable. If you were to act before it happened, they would say it wasn't probable. You did it on your own, my nigga. I was proud of you. You got what you want, my nigga. I never doubted you. When I'm talking to myself, sometimes I tend to get emotional. But if I can talk to me, then who can I get closer to? Yes. You tell me with your conversation. Not much more to do than to rebel. Sultry sweet tones in a milk honey casing. Only the divine can taste so sweet. Your smile still at large. And me, I walk away with it as if it was mine to begin with. As if it ended with me. And so it was always mine and always will be. Maybe in the past life, like one way past the dipping priceless of turmoil used to fuel the non-conversation of anti-communication. The one leading you to not understand me and me down to doing the same thing. It's going down and the whole world stops when you are not around. For me not to be found, you must have lost me. After all the days shining the sun, our thoughts lost. We don't eat ground and kitchen about avocado toast and coffee, so baby, I did it.
Give it up one more time for Poppy Grande.
Yeah!
All right. That's it. All right, I have 3 judges, 4 judges, waiting on that 5th judge. Ooh, it happened twice. I love it. When 2 judges are sitting next to each other, they have to find the scores. So if you could turn those scores to me just a little bit so I can see them. All right, let them know how you feel. We have a low of a 5.5. So 8, a 7.5, an 8, and an 8.5. Fuck the score, give it up for the poet. Not the point. Poet. Not the point. Alright. You're like halfway through this list, but we are not at 10. Way the judges. Judges. Y'all are consistent as fuck. Stay consistent. Keep doing what you are doing. You are doing such a good job. On deck, we have L. But give maximum love to the next poet coming up on stage. Give it up for that poet dog from the Goofy movie.
In this poem, I will say you and me borderline personality disorder. I will say you and me the audience. I will say you and me a love interest. I will say you and me everything Mark was talking about and me, my pen that wouldn't let me write about you being me being borderline. This poem is saying something about mental illness, and I am unprepared for this poem. I will say you and me the long walk home. I will say you and me the memories, you being the thing I am holding on to tightly, so tight I may consider my own fingers a mode of transportation.
Oh.
Let me learn you unto a time you forgot. A me we both misremember. This poem will take us to the center. This poem is saying something about mental illness. When I say us, I will mean all the me's existing at the same time. Something about needing to ask your father to confirm his love for you, to admit our defeat. This is how we get back to us. I will say you and me. I will say you and me. Did I or did I not fucking man on this very bridge I now sashay across? I will say you and me. I am lost in a you again. Something about mental illness. Something about asking the nigga you've been fucking on for months if he knows your name. I will say you and me gender. And mean a thing that's never known my name. Something about reflection being an unreliable thing. About losing yourself in every identity. I will swear that there's something drinking the identity from my throat. I swore yesterday there was a thought behind these borderline eyes. Something about blank eye contact. About turning away before goodbyes are said. I've never been good at interpretations. The thorn from the rose, the fly trap from the fly. I become both and circle back to you with assurance that tastes like tomorrow may not be the me I promised you. Something about personality disorder sounding a lot like home and jumbling itself into the only identity I won't abandon, the only thing that can't abandon me. Something about shame, about always sneaking under a microscope and you haven't done me up. Remember, I will say you and me. Something about me never being mine. Say you and me borderline and you and me in the audience. So you get a diagnosis and you get a diagnosis. We all get a diagnosis. You explain everything. And how does that make you feel? Yes. Yes, this is vulnerable. I apologize to you. I'm still trying to walk in my own shoes. They fit differently every day. So you can't go. Don't go. Something about loving oneself being first a proclamation and then a warning. Borderline is all about the difference. The give and take. Something about mental illness tricking you into unlovable, but god damn it, I am lovable. And so are you. And so are you.
Keep that round of applause going for that poet dog from the movie career. DJ, turn this shit up. Don't even play with me. Don't even fucking play with me.
Jesus is the one. Don't play with me.
All right,
It's the
guys,
trap.
ready to score? All right, can you turn that just a little bit towards me? Yes, all right. We have a low of a 7.5. It goes up to a 7.7, an 8.8, a 9, and a 9.2. Fucking score for the poet. I don't know about you, but about writing, after that, when I say what? That's what I said, right? The writing's been fucking good tonight. I know. So you also want to be good writers, and that is why we have a writing workshop. Almost, not this Wednesday, but almost every Wednesday before the show at 7 p.m. right here on this stage. It's run by our teachers, it's run by our organizers, educators from the community. It's a space for writers of all levels to come here, share, get some time to like get a guided prompt and whatnot. Just, sometimes it's just talking shit, and that's okay. A workshop is a workshop. If you just come on down, these workshops are $3.99. If you are a professional writer, you know that there is no writing workshop. I mean, no writing workshop that is $3.99. This bitch costs money. So if you want a free writing workshop, right here, every Wednesday on this stage. Lit. On deck, we have Dre. But give maximum love to the next poet coming up on stage. Give it up for L. It's been a long time coming.
If there is any truth left in me, it is this. I'm afraid. Light through the curtains and another adventure in this post-you cartoon cataclysm, and a sword can be like your hand sometimes. A substitute for boldness. Dangerous to hold close. More dangerous to miss in the morning. Did you notice the pink apocalypse outside? Grinding blithely ahead, tornadoes, locusts, the t-shirt you left under my covers, still smelling bubblegum sweet. You know, I always loved the romance of tornadoes.
Oh.
The way they turn the lights down or green. The way they want you to be inside them. The way they know I cannot be trusted with any small or fragile thing needing to be kept safe. My fingers shake from the latch to lay the way open to all this adventure and danger, and worst of all myself, who I have no confidence in. Waiting for the snap of something released by its breaking. The neck of my inner rabbit that wants to cower, wants to run.
L. Come on, DJ. Give it up for your DJ. All right. Judges, I need your scores. Y'all better hit that fucking high note. Come on now. I grew up in a black church, if you could not tell. Yes. Come on now. Y'all could almost make the choir at Alan Dixon. Almost.
Damn.
Almost. Not quite. We need a couple practices. We need to adjust here. But yes. Thank you for indulging me. All right, judges, I need your scores. All right, we have a low. Let them know how you feel about 4.0. It goes up to a 5.3, a 6, a 7, a 7. And not use points. On deck, we have Bryn the Reaper. But give maximum love to the next poet coming up on stage. Give it up for Dre!
That's my friend.
When the student is asked for their homework, this little dude laughs like I must be joking. This school is in East Palo Alto, but this substitute teacher has seen these walls before. In Oakland, Detroit, anywhere else forgotten about by real estate booms. The student laughs because their eyes are open. This young pupil is no fool, and they know that this desperation is a learned behavior. And their spine cheers with a shiver that causes a sun to rise that only they can see. Their personal path of illumination rises from their ribcage like a hot air balloon fueled by words the teacher told them. Your mind is a tool. Sharpen it on books like they were whetstones to cut cords so you can up above desperate patterns and think for yourself. This student is awake, won't sit down, shut up, or listen blankly anymore. But we are seeding our youth with vines designed to choke out life. Cafeterias and prisons and schools train gut as mind to shut up and swallow planners provided by Cisco systems. Blueprints for school buildings fall from the same architects who turn out prisons. Both structures switch around the necks of their inhabitants, strangling enthusiasm that were brought outside the bricks stacked like a student prisoner in cell or desk, accustomed to jumping at the sound of a bell off to the next attention. It is time for a wake-up call, but we We are seeding our youth with vines designed to choke out life, and we're surprised that babies drop out of teenagers is often the teenagers drop out of high school. We're surprised our students with nut noses and puncture face to punctuate the I don't give a fuck attitude that drains the classrooms from government budget cuts, trimming the little future out of our lives. Schools mechanized factories has been an American theme since the days of Francis Bellamy, winding up a sales pitch in the form of a flag salute, a wholesale conditioning of government school kids. His mission was to create an industrial army. He saw the flag salute as the beginning of the grind of blind obedience in students. In 1888, there was one slight difference in the flag salutes. Students' arms were raised to honor the Republic straight from the shoulder. Francis Bellamy, you program pirate, you infamous flag dealer, you left the mark like a rich letter, slaying the image of the red, white, and confused. Francis Bellamy owns the copyrights to the Pledge of Allegiance. Sold to the government school to create armies of industrial, militant-minded, Pavlov's lapdogs instead of what should be students. Students are force-fed, falsifying information while they sit in trance. It is time for a wake-up call. Instead of a pledge to empire, how about a pledge to what moves us? Freedom from books bound by chapters that only speak of Eurocentric beginnings. I pledge allegiance to the light of knowledge, so that they bounce off people like they were mirrors, transforming any classroom into this one.
Keep that round of applause going first, Ray. Judges, I need your score. All right, let me know how you feel. We have a low. This is a wide range of scores, so just bear with us. We have a low of a 6.5. It goes up to an 8.5. An 8.8, a 9.3, and a 9.9. A 9.9. I just want to did you just not do a backflip? Was that a backflip would have been a 10. Take notes. Take notes. Do a backflip. If someone, I'm gonna eat my words if I say this, but if someone does a backflip in the second round, I think 5 minutes. I'm gonna do my fucking words. What are you gonna do a fucking backflip? All right. We're gonna move right along. On deck, we have the last poet of the first round, Tati. So give maximum love to the next poet coming up on stage. Give it up for Grim the Reaper.
Got him hooked up, AA Ron. Not Jay Quillen.
I'm working on my anger.
They are.
Damn! I'm working on my frustration, and I am going to take accountability for what happened.
Wow.
All of you.
I wasn't supposed to say that out loud.
As the host, it is my job to stir the energy of tonight and to make sure everybody feels loved, held. I don't know if you would have felt held by that round of applause, but it was more like a triangle and it so, I'm going to, at my job we have value leadership because capitalism is trying to be a nonprofit organization now. And one of them is not rushing to conclusions and assuming positive intent. So I'm not going to assume that you didn't want to clap for live art. I'm going to assume that you didn't know how because training will get you to the levels to be able to achieve the success that you want to achieve with this corporation. So I need everybody to stick this arm out. I need everybody to stick the other arm. So the two meaty bits on the end of your arm, they might have, smaller meaty bits hanging out.
Make sure they're the right meaty bits, y'all.
Make sure they're the right meaty bits, please. I need you, if you have two meaty bits in the wrong place.
I'm pretty sure doctors seen them already.
I'm not. Anyway.
Death was a light skinned nigga. Hey, Grim, Bill and Mandy called. They want to know where you're at.
Somebody got it.
I'm
starting this time.
Three people with culture.
The youth are getting more stoned than Medusa staring at her reflection. We about to spark an insurrection. No disrespects to President-elect. You selling us a message in the planet-side procession with no medicine, so fuck you, brethren. Thanks to you, the corporations take aim at us. The world ends in a month, and ain't nobody can save us. I'm tired of all this hurting and anguish. It was worse as I'm thankful, though every breath is like a surge to the pancreas. I know people doing felonies to get to the weeks. Who can blame them? They suffer, that's the melody's deep. I was raised on the south side where the villain is king, and God is his holy power which delivers the sting. Yo, my youth was one of knowledge of the friends of the street. Before I speak, give me a second to seek, because I refuse to be meek. Imagine you being pulled from a creek, but you refusing the illusion of peace. Whenever the devil cries, it's never because several died. Freedom stings to an Egyptian embezzled in rebel skies. Let the trouble rise, basically fellows with mellow eyes and yellow sides talk of peace, but preferred be weaponized instead of pride that makes us brazen. Our leaders are on the bench, but clever minds but no destruction to capture the souls of men. But the winter solstice opens, ghetto hopelessness is potent. Listen up, I'm gonna supply you with the potion right before a drone hits. With the persistence of a predator long, automatic precision snipers make sure you'll never see home like the debt that you put us in. When smooth deception is home, your elections don't change the truth, dog. You neglected your own, so let the record be shown. If you target the facts, the government just waits the war. Freedom's the heart of attack. They raped and pillaged the land, so nature sanded the coast by hurricane. Unfazed, they left the masses in ghosts, so blazing in flames is dangerous. Thank you.
Keep that round of applause going for Doug Graham. Yeah. All right. Judges, I need your scores. This is too on the nose. All right. Doesn't know how you feel. We have a little up a 6.0. It goes up to a 6.4, a 7.5, an 8, and an 8. Check this score for the poet, and not the poet, and not the poet. On deck, we would normally have a feature, but it's the costume slam. So instead of a feature, we are going to have a costume concert. Just prizes involved. We love it. Give maximum love to our last poet of the first round. Give it up for Tati! Woo!
I'm sorry I haven't called since my ex-girlfriend and I broke up. I'm afraid that if you found out, you wouldn't even try to hide your relief. You told me once from across the kitchen table that gay rights are a sign of the end times coming. Branded me a prophet of apocalypse and then apologized with the anguish of a mother's love. I'm sorry for not raising you correctly. I swallowed violence, went silence into the spaces between my back molars and let you mourn what's become of me. The day you said it was demons making me gay, I took the cross down from your living room wall and smashed it into pieces. You called me failure, a waste. Spent so many nights praying that I would one day become useful. You still miss me. You still ask how I'm doing. I'm still here. I still remember the knife I pressed against my skin because that was the closest thing to a prayer that I could manage. Blood, the only form of worship I could recognize. I still remember the shape of my hands learning violence before they realized that love doesn't feel like cold metal, like the inside of an offering basket. Love feels like learning to see again, and while your understanding of me may never evolve past the reading of a holy book, I learned to see the divinity in queer colored bodies, reborn in mangers because there is no room for us anywhere else. Learn to see the crosses we carry, each of us dying again and again and rising up every single time we are crucified. Jesus, it is a miracle that we are still alive. Look at the way queer-colored bodies die for other queer-colored bodies, and we shotgun the blood you find too bitter to drink.
Come on.
Our tongues grow heavy with legacy. My love is not bound by gender. That is the most godlike part of me.
Oh, wow. Come on.
And love, despite all the dying we have lived through.
Come on, poet.
I know that your words are not worth their weight on my flesh. Your two hands fall right through the holes in my hands. Mother, how can you fully love a child you do not know? And how can I fully love you?
Get it right, get it tight, judges!
I would be lying if I said I listened to other music or Beyonce this last 3 months. I would be fucking lying. I'm a DJ girl, like that's the best album of all time, was Renaissance. It makes me question her existence. Like, I feel like VA walked, so Renaissance still wanted to run. I'm so glad somebody in the audience agrees with me and knows what the fuck I'm talking about. Some of y'all are not Beyonce historians, and that's okay, but like, it's not okay. We're talking about like the most influential artists of our generation. Like, I'm not talking out my ass either. Change the way we drop music. Change every album.
Deluxe albums.
We're not getting visuals, honey.
Double albums.
Getting visuals. She gave us visuals from last 3 hours. Shit, let us do it. She got 3 babies that don't show.
It's up to Twitter now.
All right, judges, I need your score. All right. Y'all do have a group chat. Y'all sit next to each other. Shit. I hope y'all are making friends. We have a low of an 8.0. Again, one of the higher low scores. It goes up to an 8.0.
Not high enough.
8.5. 8.7 and a 9.5. Fuck the score. And not more. All right.
She was great.
It's time for our costume contest. So, we do have prizes for this costume contest. Winner gets a free drink. So if you, do you want to pay for it? Someone said free drink like it was a complaint. I'm like, I mean, like, I've never turned down free things. I've never turned down free things. I don't think for a second, you know. Are there free things that I would turn down?
Dick. Hey, yo.
Why would I pay for this? You know how many dicks are out there? You know how hard it is to get dick out of
It's a bucket and the low value.
Exactly, exactly. Straight men don't get this, but like if you ask another dude, can I suck your dick? It's a yes. It's a yes. It's a yes. It's an
I understand it. That's why I don't bother.
You don't believe me, but like, I keep a legend. Anyway, if you have a costume and you want a free drink, come up on stage. Come join us. We're gonna do a little sashay. We're gonna do a little runway. Can I get some Let's stick with Beyonce. Can we get Jake? That's a good runway song. My DJ is not up there. That man is probably smoking weed. Are they all smoking a fucking blunt? I can't stand these things. Damn, okay. Come up on stage. Come up on stage. So we're gonna come on, sashay, and we're gonna stay here. Yes, we are Poison Ivy. Yes. Come through, and next we have the big bad wolf. Let's go. Yes. Come on, scary. He's gonna huff and blow it. Anyway. And next we have a giraffe. Yes! It's getting tall. It's getting lazy. It's getting luxurious. Yes! Is this a park ranger? Wait. Am I a cowboy? A cowboy, a park ranger, that weird neighbor. All right. And next we have, she's early this season. Give it up for Christmas. Yes. And next. Yes.
And best friend!
Oh my God, are you that from Russell? There we go. I'm terrible with names. Russell, give it up for Russell. Yes. Come on, Bay Area natives. Give it up for Caitlin. Give it up for Demon Slayer. Yes. All right. What's next? Give it up for Jonathan and Mavis from Hotel Transylvania. Yeah. Give it up for Velma.
Let's go, Black Velma!
Is that a werewolf and a vampire we have here? Yes. Yes. It's getting PLOUGH. All right. I need y'all to line up in a line as best as you can with this middle stage. Yes. All right. We're gonna do this. If we just step forward just a little bit, because we're gonna do this by audience applause. So I'm gonna put my hand over somebody's head. Oh, this is gonna be fucking terrible. In addition to not being able to see, I actually have a hearing. So this is gonna be great. Wonderful. By audience applause. Damn, we need a gorgeous mic. All right. And I need y'all to be like discerning, because it's like telling people up here and I can't hear it. So I need y'all to make it clear who wants to win. If you want. If this is who you want to win, make some noise! All right. Take a step back. And we have our werewolf. If you want to come on, Dracula. Make some noise. All right, what about Velma? What about Russell? All right, cast your vote for Apple. All right, what about Demon Slayer? Okay. Let's do Christmas. Yeah. All right. What about our giraffe? All right. Our Park Ranger cowboy.
Let's go, Lucky's
All
champions.
right, give it up for Mavis. Yeah! All right, what about Poison Ivan? Yeah! And we got Red Riding Hood. Yeah!
Yeah!
All right. So I couldn't hear who won, but I could hear enough to do elimination. So I need, so these are the people we're going to keep. We're going to keep Red Riding Hood. We're going to keep Demon Slayer, Papa, Russell, Dracula, and Velma.
Yeah!
Thank you everybody else for participating. You should still buy a drink. All right, all right. It's like a whole table squad. I love it. It's like, y'all remember when the teacher used to sit next to your friends? Yeah, this is what it feels like. All right. So those who are remaining, I need y'all to step forward. So we're gonna do this again. If you are voting for Dracula, make some noise.
Wait for everyone to get seated. Wait for everyone to get seated.
Okay, we'll wait for everyone to get seated. All right, that's good. So I guess while we're waiting,
be decisive.
Yeah, be decisive. You know, like it's gonna be awkward spot for everybody. Like I'm sorry. It's gonna be wonderful. All right. Yeah, everybody. If you're voting for Dracula, make some noise. Yeah. All right, all right. Next for Velma. All right. Russell.
My boy.
Next. Alpha. Right. What about Demon Slayer? All right. And next, Red Riding Hood. All right.
That was very clear to me, Reggie. Can you
Now,
hear?
I couldn't tell the winner, but I'm trying to be suspenseful, goddammit. I don't need somebody who can make a decision. I need somebody who's bisexual, bigender, and possibly bipolar. No decision. All right. But, all right, I think I have a final three. I need Velma, Russell, and Demon. No? I think it's the top four. Hold on. Abba and Demon Slayer. Damn. Yeah, preparation. No matter what happens, a drink is for like 10 minutes, but friendship is, I mean, for multiple years, most of the time forever, but some people are.
Reggie.
All right. I need you to be
You only have one photo in your hand.
This is the last
The other girls must go back to the hotel, pack for their bags.
If you are voting for Velma, make some noise. Yes. If you are voting for Russell, make some noise. All right. If you are voting for Appa, make some noise. And if you are voting for Demon Slayer, make some noise. All right. I was actually close to the last round, but
That's why you fucked up, nigga.
I did fuck up. All right, y'all know we're gonna do one last round because y'all know I can't hear. I need Velma and Abba.
Whoa!
Wow. Are you okay? I'm my life. Oh my God. First of all, if y'all are middle school friendships, you know how tough middle school was? Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my God.
I got friends from Russell anymore.
So like, I know the struggle. Yeah. Love it. Love it. All right. Wow, that was a really good argument. I feel like we're friends now. Wonderful. All right. One last time. If you are voting for Belma, make some noise! If you are voting for Appa, make some noise! All right, we're gonna try that one more time. One more time. I think y'all be discerning. Like, discerning. Like, don't.
It's a time. 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 It's a time.
Fuck it. They both get free drinks. Appa and Belma. All right. We're going to take a quick 5-minute break. The show is not open. If you leave now, you get half of your money for it. We are going to come back in 5 minutes, not 10 minutes, not 15 minutes, not 6.5 minutes, not 5 minutes and 45 seconds, 5 minutes with a second round. So stay tuned. We'll see you in 5.
I'm actually teaching. And two as well. Having a teaching. Well, at least I'm done for tonight. I think you're already by mine. Yeah, I saw. With some room to spare. Oh, nice.
I'm trying to be interesting.
Do you need me? Pero quiero hacer un pinche joint. You judge? Yeah. Can you sit up front? Yeah, sure. Yeah, because I was about to go. There should be a blunt outside. You have to go. Oh, shit, there's a blunt out? Yeah. I'm trying to roll it up already. Shit.
I thought they said.
Hey.
Oh!
Like,
Is it still doing it?
yeah, it's still gone.
Oh, shit.
That's
Oh,
why
crap.
if you ever notice, we all left.
Yeah. I stared right into it. Oh.
Light skin. You know, you want to get back over here?
You're welcome.
Got it?
Yeah, I'm gonna head out. That's everything. Oh, I think I
Now it's looking more slutty. Oh, shit.
Turn this shit up right now. Turn this shit up right now, DJ. Welcome round two, everybody. Top 5 poets of round 1 into round 2. Okay, you can turn this down now. Yes. We get the top 5 poets from round 1 into round 2. Before we announce who made it into round 2, judges, can you put your scoreboards back up so I know where you are at? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 judges. That judge way back.
This defined my entire 4 years of high school.
Right. Like, this changed things. It
This
had
had niggas fucking in the cafeteria.
All right. We have 5 amazing poets
This
coming
shit
up
got to make it real.
in the second round. We have our 5 judges. We have most of our audience. Are y'all ready to hear who is coming up in the second round? One person in the back, 2 people in the middle. Are we ready to hear who's going to be in the second round? So we are doing reverse order of appearance. So the last shall be first, and the first shall be last. So we have it in this order. We have Tati. We have Tati. Great Dorifa. We have Dre. We have that poet dog from the Goofy movie. And we have Nigga Chew. Give it up for every single poet that is touching this stage in the second round. All my poets here. I think we are. Don't embarrass me if we're not. All right, lit. So we have our poets. And we could start the second round, but we have some new judges. We had a costume contest, we got a little bit, so we need to bring it back in. So we're gonna have another sacrificial poet to recalibrate the score. So I need everybody to say, spill the blood. And give maximum love to your sacrificial poet on the second round. Give it up for Jason Bayani!
He's real good. He's real good.
I wanted to be able to tell you that the story would be what saved us, because I believe we tell it better, because we do, because we build better worlds, but the world is. I'm sorry. I thought I could give you something more hopeful. I do have a lot of it, hope. The minutia of living requires so much of it. The first cup of coffee in the morning, work emails, grocery shopping. I had to spend a little bit of hope on comfortable running shoes. Water, medicinal goods. Doing the laundry is a hopeful task, isn't it? What is even left for dreaming these days? I want to be a living thing, I do. I am in possession of a body, and this body bounds into space, and I impede upon space, upon as any structure does, and I shape too, and I am made and make and move through time in gentle cuts. I too am among you searching for light. I know it is there. I haven't yet learned how to feel for it. How does one feel for light? Wow. By an increase in temperature, a prickly sensation on your fingertips? Am I focusing too much on my hands? Do you feel light in the softest part of your throat? What is it that called you today? Can you ask it to call me too? I dream of a world, and the world always escapes me. A softer place of landing which cities are not. I still believe we will win, but my God, this world is doing a shit job of backing me up. I wanted to be able to say the story was never meant to be a method of containment, but I know this is wrong. That stories were told to maintain order. Stories were made to control. Stories can be such terrible, terrible things. But I will tell you a story of location. The place where your feet touch the ground. A footstep that emits light. How we move, how we take space with unending depths of nerves. The stories, they are what we share with other people. Tell me one that remembers we're alive. We are alive, aren't we? And if we are alive, then it has to mean that we have a chance.
All right. Ooh, all right. Judge, I need your scores. Ooh. All right. Let them know how you feel. We have a low of an 8.0. It goes up to an 8.0. It goes up to an 8.08, which we round down to an 8.0, an 8.7, and a 9.7. Fuck the scores for us, the poet. Not the poet. The poet. Not the poet. All right. You have been recalibrated, like my GPS or my mental health on semi-daily. You are now ready to judge these poets. He's on deck. We have Raymond Mariba. We give maximum love to the first poet competing in the second round. Give it up for Tati!
Every day this week, I've knelt to the toilet god, coughing up 3-4 prayers at a time, but no matter how much I bow my head, the thing still won't flush. By now, there's an entire congregation's worth of empty amens stuck in the pipes, and I'm starting to wonder if anyone in there is actually listening. If anyone at Alta Bates knows I'm praying to a toilet instead of American health care, and if the U.S. government still hates my guts for farting during the Pledge of Allegiance and being prayers. I phoned the White House to explain I had chronic gastrointestinal problems along with severe anxiety, and also maybe my asshole was just tired of keeping it all in. Flash forward 10 years or so, and I've somehow trained my gas reflex to activate whenever I feel a little too empty inside. My system riots before I do. My intestines are tired of hearing about death. How do I tell my doctors that my body isn't the problem? That antacids don't make me any less susceptible to systemic violence? The way capitalism profits off of keeping me sick? How every time I vomit, I can feel the world getting smaller, insert panic attack, insert depression, insert higher doses of medications that I can tolerate more, not so things can get better. And everything tells me that I don't matter, and I don't matter, and I don't matter. How do I explain to a gastroenterologist, to a psychiatrist, to a goddamn ER nurse that what my body needs is a revolution?
For Tati.
Yeah, DJ.
Let's go, DJ.
Turn that shit up.
Turn it up. There we go. Hey. Oh, that's my other. Judges, hold up your scores until I read them out. Let them. Oh, we almost did it. Not quite. We almost broke the 9 barrier. But we have a low of an 8.5. It goes up to a 9. Goes up to a 9. Jumps up once again to a 9. And a 9.9. Scores it up not the point. Do I see having to look back to the again? What does somebody have to do for 10? Do they have to proclaim their love for you? Who can tell me what this is? It's the bucket and the tip jar of most importantly. It takes a lot to not only run this show, but the entire East Bay Poetry Slam scene. It takes a lot to pay poets $200 at the end of the night. It takes a lot to bring features from across the country into this space almost every week. So we cannot do it without help from people like you. You can put $1 in this bucket, $2, $3, $1 million. If you have a check for $1 million, I will tell you who you can write that out. Me. But I'm going to send this around instead of move around the room like a snake. Well, Reggie, what if I don't hear it pass because it's a liability in this society full of lawlessness and no regard for our common human folks? Guess what? I'm glad you asked. We have our bingo, our Cash App, and our Patreon where you can donate monthly right here on the button. So, if no one's going to do your guys, you're going to do it. No one's going to steal your credit card. I mean, not on a secure platform like Patreon.com or Cash App or Venmo. So you can donate that way. I'm going to hit it. And it shall move around the room like a stick. All right. I mean, acts like my phone was already unlocked and I have it pulled up and very prepared. On deck, we have Dre. So give maximum love to the next post coming up in the second round. Give it up for Grim the Reaper! agents of death, you stay right there. I am not taking responsibility for this one. I taught you how to clap. I gave you 2 chances. If y'all don't clap, I'm just gonna let that do what you do. Don't let them sing a slide. No. Look, I know there's like not as many people as there were before, but like that's why it's even more important to like clap. Like there's like 1,000 motherfuckers in here. Can we clap like there's 1,000 motherfuckers in here? I think it could be even louder. Can we be louder than that? But you know what? I'm gonna say something to you that your parents never said. I believe in you. Because I think we can be even louder. Can we be louder than that? I need that kind of energy for the next 4 poets. So on deck we have Drake. So give maximum love to the second poet coming up on stage tonight. Give it up for Gringo Reaper!
Oh shit, I did not know Death was a light-skinned nigga.
Hey, your hood is kind of folded funny.
I met this girl when I was 10 years old. And what I loved most was she had so much soul. She said, "Excuse me, little homie. I know I don't know you, but my name is Jasmine, and I'd love to show you how to take your pain and set it to point it up to you, dump it, or hold it off until you're old enough to learn the trumpet, because your fingertips are precious, and you gotta learn the balance because your worth is determined by the weight of golden calluses. Though solid as a rock, your palms is made to carry burdens. Your eyes don't watch for God like that plate of Zora Hurston's, but I'll be there to soothe you in the tougher days ahead of you. Imposing on her kindness is something that I could never do, so I would sit and listen. I love the way she'd stand and weather every storm. Life was better whenever we band together. Her youth was spent juking. She was looser in the city. But as she aged, she would try to differentiate herself from Dixie, but nah. Her southern roots were ever present. Her rhythms were effervescent. Her dad blues was such a downer, his presence was never pleasant. She started in a church where she was free as she grew secular. She was amazing on the fly, so leaving it could only better her. Ella took her around the world. Louis put her above extreme. She fell so hard when John Coltrane gave her his love supreme. Around about midnight, she and Miles had birthed the cool. Its conception was surreal with no exceptions to the rules. From Charlie Benny and Sydney to Buddy, Billy, and Dizzy, Jazz remained a constant friend, and it panicked in the lives of many. By the time she got to Harlem, her legacy was cemented. I'll forever love this music and try to find my place within it. Thank you.
All right, judges. If you have scores, not yet. I trust you to have scores. Thank you for writing your score at Say Black. Like Idris Elba or Winston Duke. Oh, I am so ready for Black Dance. I am so ready. Let me tell you. I would kind of have a question. All right. Let them know how you feel. We got a little on the 6.5. It goes up to a 7, a 7.3, a 7.5, and an 8. Fuck the scores. Give it up for the poet. And not the voice. Not the voice. All right. We are almost through this list. Because on deck, we have that one poet dog from the Goofy movie. But give maximum love to the next poet coming up on stage. Give it up for for Dre!
Yo, last time you were at my house, we did barbecue. It was hella fucking good.
These bags under my eyes. They carry the dreams and the nightmares that I ain't had because sleep on time. I am a bastard son of Africa, blessed without a native tongue, so I make poetry my language. I'll pronounce paradigm like paradigm just to make it rhyme. And love is my religion. I drop to my knees and pray to countless files of MP3. Sometimes Virgin Mary, she visits me in my dreams, just to let me know I'm on the right track and I'm doing the right thing. She whispers in my ear, and angel sings every time you speak. So we said, Hennessy, the blood of our God. This stage is my church. Where I spend endless hours and helping the Holy Arabs have verses to the good book. And my roots are strong. They allow me to stay grounded, grow in thought. I tongue twist theory. You can coach your body in Novocaine, you still won't feel me. Miracle in my syllables turn Kool-Aid to whiskey. I'm not doing this for the recognition, I swear. I'm not doing this for the fame. I want my words. I want my name to shape and mold the minds of future ages for change. I was told by Yogi in Berkeley. He said, every time you touch that stage, you better read the message. We have more heart than doubt. The ink in our swords will never run out. Raise your glasses. Raise your glasses. This is a toast to the poets. To use your words as influence, motivate, mobilize, and educate the masses. I told you I feel like I'm in church, right? I got a confession to make. You can't tell I'm on drugs. It's called poetry, and I'm an addict. Y'all thought to see the side effects. I'm telling you, I can take a razor blade, slip on my wrist, start to bleed ink, and shit metaphors. Speak peace, hope, and things like yak and vomit the truth. I was asked by a high school student I was doing a writing workshop for. He was like, yo, Dre, if you went blind, deaf, and mute in the next twilight, couldn't write or perform poetry, what would you do? I thought about it. I came to the conclusion I feel around for the largest pocket rocket I can find. Press it to my temple, pull the trigger, and expose my goddamn brain so the whole world can see exactly what's on my mind. This poem is dedicated to the youth of Biblical Minded 4 and 5. Yes, you were born underprivileged. That makes you the underdogs. There will always be reporters like Jill Tucker to kick you down so every time you fall, you better learn to stand up faster. And the next time she decides to let your name slip from between her lips, tell her to do a favor. Tell her to pull her hands down. Take a long dump, wipe her ass, stuff the toilet tissue into her mouth, so that the next time she speaks, the better shit will come out. Let your dreams be strong enough you can build a mountain tall enough you can see your future off of. What happens when an unstoppable force meets a movable object?
DJ.
Don't rush perfection.
First of all, I did my makeup today. I'm always rushing perfection. I don't think I had enough time for this shit. I started this shit at 5. I need to be here at 6:30. The fuck? No. All right. Audience. Damn, we haven't done it yet, but we keep getting close. We almost broke the 9 barrier because we have a low of an 8.7, goes up to a 9, a 9.7, and not just our first, but our first 2 10s. We have give maximum love to the Jackson poet coming up on stage. Give it up for that one poet dog from Berkeley.
According to the Kinsey scale, I am predominantly homosexual and accidentally heterosexual. And boy, would it be so nice to think all my encounters with cis men were accidents. Simply a blip in the system. A coincidence, miscalculation, a drunken night, a drunken kiss, a drunken fuck, a drunken year. I slept on my insecurity and fell on his dick. How's that for a lesson? When I think about male engagement, it's hard to not see the master traps. The beginning of the relationship starts with an open case.
They leave a trail of lost promises, false sense of security, a love that looks like last resort, and then slam the fucking cage door. Oops, my bad. I mistakenly believed nobody else could love me. I mistakenly believed that what you were offering me was love. I mistakenly believed that if my mouth could conform to yours, the world might not leave my life empty. If I forced my body to tangle with yours, it would find a way to adapt, to learn to waltz. When you kept stepping on my feet to get used to the pain, I would love to believe all my encounters with men were accidents, either mine or his, simply a blip in the system. I was accidentally attracted to him. I accidentally got into his car. I accidentally let him persuade me to take another puff. I accidentally couldn't move. He accidentally didn't notice and accidentally didn't care. I kept blaming myself for that first attraction. An accident is always your own fault, isn't it? According to the Kinsey scale, I am predominantly homosexual and accidentally heterosexual. Take this test and know it's stupid. Take this test and know it's illegitimate. Take this test and lie with my friends. Take this test and start to see his face, hovering, blurred, just now.
Keep that round of applause going for that poet. All right, judges. I need to score. All right, you got 1 score, 2 score, 3 score, 4 score. Score. All right. Y'all must have a fucking group chat. Y'all be talking. All right, we have a low of an 8.5. Goes up to an 8.5, a 9.2, a 9.5, and a 9.8. Fuck the score, give it up to Poet. Poet. Not the point. All right, on deck, we have finding out who wins all of this money. You can clap for money. I know we don't clap for capitalism, but we do clap for the things like this. Like money and pumpkin spice lattes. Not me, but I understand it's an important part of our life. But give maximum love for the last poet of the night. Give it up for Nigga
We got you.
Something ceviche enjoyer.
Shut the fuck up.
Wow. People say I smoke way too much weed for a nigga with asthma. But it's not just me. My whole city has a smoking habit. Everyone in my neighborhood has lungs heavy with smog and sickness, asthma. Got all my niggas chained to the ground and the herb keep them lifted. Albuterol is the only strain we got in rotation. Puff, puff, pass, all my drugs prescription. My city likes to look at Sarah fell across the water. We say something's wrong with them. But they live in a carefree bubble. Must be something in the air and it smells like privilege and privilege. It smells like clean oxygen. The way the grass is always greener on the other side of the bridge because over there even the plants breathe a little bit better. Meanwhile, Richmond's been choking as long as there's been bodies to burn for fuel. As long as the refineries, the shipyards need the families to swallow whole smoke is our heritage and inheritance. How do you think niggas got here in the first place? There is no deeply rooted history of blackness in my city. Most
families still got living generations that remember being uprooted from places like Texas, Alabama, Arkansas, the local refinery who were most of our grandparents out of the deep south with promises of wealth from the oil trade. World War II brings in even more job opportunities working in the shipyards, and that's when Richmond, California becomes the black city. When niggas could work an 80-hour work week and only get paid in asbestos, asthma, mesothelioma, my people came here to poison themselves out of poverty, to leave a legacy for future generations, only to help poison the air with the same toxins that will kill their children. My inheritance is an oxygen mask, a stuttered breath, calm instructions of breathe in, breathe out, a city of purple haze, skies with lungs gasping out for breath. Tell me, do you think this blunt is actually gonna hurt me? How many joints ever put me in the hospital? I had this cough before I had the habit. I have spent most of my life easy. Be glad I'm smoking this gas instead of their gas. This is, after all, the cleanest breath I've ever taken.
Come on.
Judges, I need this. What are you making me work?
Purple haze!
I can't hear a damn thing. I can't hear a damn thing. I just knew there was no bass to this. There's a bass line. What? I was twerking. I'm like, what am I twerking to? I can't hear it. Anyway. I'll be a dumb host. I was waiting for a judge to like jump on. If you're not judging me, all right. Let them know how you feel. We did not break the 9 barriers tonight because we have a low of an 8.9. It goes up to a 9.5, a 10, a 10, and a 10. Give it up for the poet. So we have our cash prices. Cash prices first, second, and third place. While we're waiting on our third place, which is happening for, let me tell you about the other shows in the Bay Area. Is it tomorrow? Where's my yes. The break room? Yes. At Gilman Brewery. At Gilman Brewery. Yes. Jason Bayani CJ. Jason Bayani CJ. Jason motherfucker Bayani. Like literally there's so many people on the stage. Like, go to the break room tomorrow at Gilman Brewery. 7 p.m. Oh my fucking god, I remember that. I'm so proud of myself. It's 7 p.m. tomorrow, Gilman Brewery. The breakdown. We have the Outfit Open Mic every first and third Saturday on Instagram Live. So you don't even have to leave your bed to participate. Check out RichOak Events on Instagram for more information. There's the virtual poetry slam right here every Wednesday at the Starry Cloud. There's the open poetry slam every third Tuesday. Also online, check out open slam on Instagram for more information. I do not expect you to remember any of that shit. Y'all saw me struggle to remember. So y'all go to linktree.com/RichOak Events. We keep all of our shit in one place. So it's easy for you and it's easy for me. All right, so I have a score.
Almost done.
I don't have scores, so call me Joseph because I'm stalling. That should have been my hospital. Did y'all imagine me as Joseph fucking stalling? Probably not a good look right now. No, but if bitches are dressing up as Jeffrey fucking Dahmer, I have a fucking right to dress up as a shitty white person. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I got a case on it. All right. In third place, winning 40 whole American dollars. Give it up For that poet talking the Goofy Boogie! Give it up one more time for a band. In second place, winning $60 whole American dollars, and I have been informed by an actual mathematician that that is more than 40. Give it up for Dre!
First off, where you get off doing something like 9.9? Don't do that shit. Second, you make some these motherfuckers that are like keeping this shit going. These motherfuckers find it up.
Give it up one more time for Dre. All right, I need a drum roll. Good. Come on now. I didn't know Berkeley had this much heat. In first place, winning 100 whole American, I hope, dollars. Give it up for Pikachu!
I work for Rex.
Well, damn, that was way more ghetto than what I wanted to actually say. Thanks for coming. I love all the costumes. I really got that. I thought we'd be the only ones here. Thanks so much for showing up. Oh, shit! This is also the 6th year anniversary. So thanks for y'all sharing.
It's been serendipity.
You know,
For college, for Dre, for that one poet dog from the Goofy movie. You know, for every single poet. Anyway, the show is over, but the night is not. The bar is still open. The kitchen is closed. You should get a drink. You should get a drink. You should get a drink. So we will see you here next week for another Berkeley Slam. Thanks for coming, everybody.
did you kill the lights? I don't think so.